Welcome back, everybody, to the MAC Teambuilder Dynasty. We're kicking today's action off with just a little preview at our custom prospects. We got some Patreon prospects here being created. Connor McClanahan, Tobiloa Kalu. This is Sequestral's guy. We also had another player, Abraham Maidman.
He's a made man.
Yep. And then a couple dudes that I couldn't create inside the Create a Prospects screen. So I had to make you guys within the DB editor. So yeah, I got a little creative here and tried to get some good faces for your guy. Like Pierre Dupont, 5'9", 310 pounds.
What?
He's like Jared Lorenzen out here. It's absolutely crazy. Forrest Hugo is a running back. He's considering Lake Huron.
I like that.
JT Ravensburg was just added to the mix. I will get your teams updated here, but that is not going to be your top 10 list. Daniel Smith, another Patreon member here considering both of our schools. Jumbo Bean, a defensive end.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
He's real.
Okay, well, all right. I like normal names. I have nothing against normal names. Kalu there is looking at your school, so that'd be tough to get. And McClanahan also interested in Southern Michigan, but you're gonna have to battle those schools. You got Bo Ingram.
Yeah, and some of these guys, keep in mind, are open submission players, and the open submission guys will not be considering MAC schools. They'll just be random, so you'll see some of them pop up here fairly quickly. But Bob Green, he's a middle linebacker, going to be considering some MAC schools here. Brian Estes would be an open submission guy, so you can kind of see the differences here, right? You got South Carolina, Louisville, Mississippi State, Flintlock. A lot of really top tier schools he's considering: Michigan, Bama, Pittsburgh. Yeah, you get the idea here. So, guy that I'm definitely going to be going after here is Leavin' May Softly, and of course, Polly Trujano there. Demario Waddell, he is a super athlete, by the way. Can play multiple positions. And then we got Methuselah Butters.
Chuck Myers.
Yeah, cornerback from Fairfax, Virginia. And then Trevor Diggs is somehow related to Stephon Diggs, but he's a wide receiver that can play multiple places. And then Damian Dunbar from our boy Prince Vince. Prince Vince is back. A big shout out here to Prince Vince. He's been a long time channel contributor and viewer for a long time here. Big 12, Mountain West. He's been around for quite some time. But here we go, guys. We are kicking the game off with SMU, Southern Michigan, against number 5 Florida. And what a return by our boy TJ Underhill.
Yeah, this is that classic noontime kickoff on ESPN2. You'll watch Florida go out and kill somebody.
that might be us. But that's a great return. Really nice job by Bailey Verlies to find that first down. But then we got Chris Bogle with the sack. 2nd down and 20. And Bailey Verlies going to find Daz Mabry-Webb. It makes a cut up the field. He's going to pick up that first down. A 23-yard reception. Let's move those chains. 3rd down and goal. And we're going to actually move Timmy Klink. He's getting the start at running back over the upperclassman Orlando Glover. So I like my patrons here, guys. 3rd down and goal. Verlies checking the defense. He's going to roll out to the right end. Oh, wide open in the end zone is Blake Van Poppen for the 8-yard touchdown. 7-zippo. Look at that. 5 of 7 for 57 yards.
And he got popped. But we know this run defense is notoriously bad as Rhodes. He's going to hit the deck there. You know, he could have gotten to Bowman and he just cut that angle off, but nope, he's too busy getting shoved to the ground.
It's been a problem. It's been a problem since year number 1 of this dynasty, and we just cannot seem to fix it. No matter how many years have gone by and who's been flushed out, the incoming guys have come in, we just can't stop the running game.
Flush them all out.
3rd down and 10, and here's TJ Underhill playing slot wide receiver, going to make this catch. A little post pattern up the middle. 34 seconds in the first quarter, 3rd down and 10, and Bailey Verlies going to roll out to the right. He was looking for a wide open man towards the pylon, and now 9 of 17. We're going to kick that field goal up and take the lead here. 1st down and 10, Florida has got the ball, and nobody's open until Scroggins can't make the tackle, and Henderson is gone. So missed tackles and can't get off the blocks lead to big plays.
Where was the safety?
Good question. I think he was in man coverage here in the slot.
Well, you're leaving your guys out on islands. There's a nice throw to Daz Mabry-Webb. Can he get the score? There he is.
Yeah. Woo, baby. Daz Mabry-Webb, one of our top receivers for a long time. Long time. Beat off the press. Makes a nice catch. Great throw. Good tandem right there. I love it. Here's Jamar Lance. Take a look at this guy. He's a freshman starting at middle linebacker.
Has to start.
And he's got the running back. They do a little play action. First down to Trent Whittemore. 5 of 5 here for Richardson. And
nice.
I know you like goofy plays, so let's get a little replay on that. Here's a handoff. Just kidding. He's strong. He's real strong.
Yeah,
Here is Bowman. Speaking of strength, DeMarcus Bowman can't get off the second tackle. Busted off the first one. But third down and goal, we think the run's coming, and Salamander. Nope. He's just getting outmanned.
Bowman had enough time after that stiff arm where he just threw your guy to the ground, Salamander. He just had enough time to go Tebowing.
Dude, Salamander just gets like outmanned every time he tries to make a tackle.
But he tries hard.
Yeah, he is a tryhard. Yep. Imagine being just demasculated on every tackle. Emasculated. Imagine. First down and 10. Bailey release. Look at that dot. Right towards the sideline. Blake Van Poppen, one of his favorite targets so far in this game. And then Timmy Klink. Klink, 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 klink. I should do that 6 times.
You're making it work. Worker 24-21. Bowman, can he score before the half?
Come on, guys.
Answer yes.
TJ's thinking about his next offensive possession here. He can't make a tackle. This is brutal. 28-24 as we go into the second half, I should say. Excuse me, third quarter. And look at us, like we're just missing tackles.
Well, maybe you can score. No, 28-24. Florida can't possibly be feeling very good about this, but they are threatening here with 6:50 left and Wright. Oh, he's got wheels.
Somebody make a tackle.
Naquan Wright for a 19-yard touchdown.
It's depressing, man. It is absolutely depressing. Just to
there.
watch this, like I can't fix it.
What's up with the orange, by the way? Did you do that thing in college football where these teams like intentionally pick the most disgusting uniform matchup?
I did. I actually did. I did.
You know, you're playing another team that's orange. You should wear your blue. You know, that blue is a solid blue. It's a nice blue.
I like Florida blue. I kind of like the Gators. I've always kind of liked the Gators.
Why are they wearing orange?
But I figured it would just piss you off.
It would be the most disgusting.
Yep, that's why I did it.
Yeah,
there's the Gator chomp. Yep. That's kind of cocky, though. You know, it's Southern Michigan guys, and you just
they didn't
destroyed
play that
us.
well.
No. I mean, you're in the SEC. You should have blown us out.
Well, speaking of SEC, we're going to go take on South Carolina, a team from the SECs that maybe doesn't get a ton of attention. But
your man slipped in the end zone.
Yeah, I know. I did that for funsies. But, you know, South Carolina team, there's no Spencer Rattler. We got Luke Doty on the other side versus Cash Fortuna. And, you know, this Lake Huron team, we got some big expectations. And by big expectations, I mean we're trying to go 4-8 this year. Those are our big expectations.
It's a lot. It's a lot to ask for this type of team. But look at this. Hamilton with the touchdown. David Hamilton.
Love those names.
That's a nice throw. Purpose throw right there.
And it totally fooled the defender there. But Luke Doty, he likes to run around a little bit. And, oh, my.
Hey, your boy got stood up. It wasn't even a block.
Yeah, that was barely a block.
Is he looking for a flag or what?
What that was. And Bloodsaw's in coverage, our top player. And he was right there on Eric Shaw, the tight end. You're Nicodemus Bloodsaw. You're supposed to be our superstar. You got to be able to cover tight ends. He's athletic enough to do it, and he just got caught flat-footed. So we need a little bit more out of him. Fortuna scanning the field. Oh, Outlaw almost caught it, and so did that defender. But Fortuna right now 11 of 16. We got a 3rd and 9 here as we start the second, and yeah, we're going down. We're going backwards.
He got nothing open. I mean, there's not much anything that he could have done, but you do kick the field goal up and good. It is 10-7. Here is Bonstead. Uh-oh.
Getting cocky.
Oh, speaking of bone. 1st and 10, 6:15 in the second quarter. Doty throws a dot out of bounds.
Thanks, Nicodemus Bloodsaw.
He threw it right to the fan that was asking for a ball.
Let's see if we can freak him out again. We're going for it. Oh, it's going underneath. That's Leggett. And, oh, that's up. He got flipped.
Come on. He's going to get a first down out of that?
Yeah, I mean, that was...
That's a legit first down.
Also note our teal shoes. First time we've worn these in the Dynasty so far. I like pointing those things out. Grissom was right there. We thought we were trying to go for the pick, but just got to turn that head around. And we're going to score for South Carolina. So get the ball again here. Dingle was trying to do his best Bloodsaw impression. And then we got a missed tackle, so yeah. Shaw's going to waltz into the end zone.
You guys can't tackle either. It's not just a Southern Michigan thing.
It's a recurring theme. We got 2 minutes left in the first half. A strike to Doubleday. Look at those moves.
Oh.
He's still on his feet. Othello Doubleday.
I was hoping you would break it. I was really hoping you'd break it. That would have been such a clutch play for you guys. Get it back to 4 points. But 21-10, Fortuna going to fire up here to...
Daehoon Bay
for 10.
His first career catch. And we're going to wuss out and kick the field goal.
Dude, you always can get a first down on that. It's a quarterback sneak or a fullback dive.
Sneaks aren't foolproof. Fullback dive.
I think you're just being...
Have you watched the series?
You're just being realistic.
We've
got
like 5 times Stugelmeyer's gotten blown up on a fullback dive.
But why do we show special teams?
I'll let you take that one.
Why do we show kickoffs? Why do we show this stuff?
Because our entire right flank got flopped down and flipped to the turf. So.
Well, the saying is because good things happen.
There's a lot of F's in that sentence.
Because bad things happen. Depending on who you're rooting for here. But 3rd down and 11.
Oh, wow.
You need a score to get back in the game, pretty much. You're down by 15, and you get a false start.
Getting a little cute here.
Going backwards.
3rd and 16. Can we convert? Let's go for it. Oh, my goodness.
Is it a drop or deflection?
Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell. South Carolina, 3rd and 11. Can we actually get a stop here? Yeah, actually we do. Rico Powers makes the catch in traffic, and a field goal is going to get pushed to the right. So we survive at least. 3rd and 8. Fortuna scanning, nobody there. Gets it to Ishmael for 4. And our offense stalled out. We had a pretty promising start, but it's not working so far. But we're going for it, okay? We called the wrong play. I picked the wrong play. It's going to cost me a timeout. But we are still going for it. 4th and 4. Doubleday.
That is a tough catch, man. It's raining out. It's low throw. It's 4th down. You're down in the game. That's tough. But here comes Q-Sean Chambers with a jump. Oh, my goodness. Q-Sean, what are you doing? Birch going to recover the fumble, and take this all the way out.
I hate when this happens. Because I just do this for fun.
I can't tell where they are, but either way.
You know, yeah, it was a bad idea to do that in the rain. Touchdown for Wyatt Pico after South Carolina scores their points. Huron still not dead yet, but they're probably going to run this in with Juju McDowell for 6. Making 41-21.
I'm sorry, I didn't know where they were at on the field on that fumble recovery.
Whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. 41-20, down by 3 scores. Fortuna just playing street ball now, just trying to do something.
Roll out cheese!
Oh!
See the pylon in the field?
Yeah, you guys are known for this.
It's a little roll out cheese right there, but, you know, we're just making something happen.
A little cheapy touchdown.
Why do we show these? Oh my god, we got it. Walker Edding with the recovery. Pretty cool. I finally got one. It's taken me 9 years. All right, 40 seconds left. Oh, now that I pressed the wrong button. I was a little indecision, caused me to tap the trigger. Sorry, floated it.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You guys lost.
But you know, ultimately, not a horrible showing. You think a team like South Carolina, they're going to be like a fringe bowl team in the SEC, but they're still one of the 65 best teams in the country or so. So, maybe that bodes well for us in MAC play. But let's go here to Doak Campbell Stadium. We got Florida State and Ohio Western. This is a pretty solid matchup here.
It's a pretty cool matchup. Yeah, top 25 teams taking on each other. Number 14 FSU, number 7 OWU. Huge game if you're Ohio Western, really putting the stamp on last season being a MAC champion, and of course beating Alpena in that game. You could solidify yourself as a pretty big contender for a playoff spot if you can win this game on the road, especially. But Florida State is charging, and we've got a bad angle and a good decision there by quarterback. And here's Toafili with the touchdown. So 3rd and 12. Now we enter in the Jacoby Criswell era here at Ohio Western. Easton Buchanan is gone and is now turning to the next quarterback in line, Jacoby Criswell. And
he's a transfer.
It's a nice little toss right here.
Yeah, transferred in from North Carolina, so it's kind of funny to see real players on our team.
Right.
But here's one.
We take it. And he can move a little bit. That's a difference between him and Easton Buchanan. I think he's a little bit faster. But take a look. We got freshman Toshane Misafle here. Wow.
Dive.
Yeah. Getting the call at the goal line, but he can't quite punch it in. And then they're going to say, well, let's just give it to our boy here. That is Raekwon Jeter, who's another big back. More like a Royce Freeman type of guy here. No Louis Savage on that drive right there. But they do get a touchdown. And take a look at this big hit. And he didn't even see him coming. Oh, what a huge hit there by DeMarquise Johnson. Getting the sack. Now it's 3rd and 14. Start of the second quarter. Here is a fire up the middle. And that is going to be short. Jackson West only gets 12. Good tackling by Ohio Western. And we're going to jump all the way here to the second half as both defenses are shutting each other down. It is 0-0 still. Criswell on 3rd and 5. And a deep bomb to the end zone almost picked off. But they'll have to settle for a field goal. And they'll knock it down. Let's see what we got here. Knocking it down. 10-7.
It is good. All right, 10-7. Florida State getting stuffed again. That's Jordan Travis. FSU fans used to not scoring a lot of points when Travis was at quarterback, but maybe he'll figure it out. He'll be good, probably.
You know, I'd love to know your thoughts about what happened to Florida State. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, there's a few things. Bad coaching hires for sure. 4th and 7. FSU stuffed there. So 1:30 in the third. Running the ball.
Nice job.
Pounding it. That's Raekwon Jeter again.
I'm telling you, he's like a Royce Freeman type of back. I love him. Here's Louis Savage. First time we've seen him in game. It's going to take us all the way here in the third quarter in order to get some action on Louis Savage. But here's Jacoby Criswell going to find a way to get that first down, a 10-yard rush. And we'll jump here to the fourth quarter at his 1st and goal. And here comes Criswell, going to be able to flip this just in time. And the speed of Louis Savage going to find a way to get it in the end zone. Tutty.
So much like that first touchdown for Florida State, you got quarterbacks running around, pitching it in traffic. Travis is going to sling one. Oh, what a huge, huge play. So Florida State, after a down at the 1-yard line that you didn't show. Thank you very much. Touchdown, FSU.
Yeah. Well,
5 minutes left.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw. I love it when I see quarterbacks have no fear. They step into the pocket with authority and make a strong throw. That's a great job by Criswell, and not so great of a job by Criswell. I understood what he was trying to do there.
That was a fearless throw. He stepped up in the pocket and made a tough throw.
I understood what he was trying to do there on that last play.
Oh, yeah.
Where he missed. He was going for the end zone, but they will get the field goal, and then we've got problems here if you're Ohio Western. We've got 2:34 and a Florida State touchdown.
Heber Heights, we got a problem.
Travis got lit up there, but Florida State will take the lead, guys. And with 1:12, like I said, this Criswell era is starting with some drama. 40 seconds left to go in it. Jacoby, you gotta go. Go! Take the snap, man. You're killing time.
Well, they got 3 timeouts.
I know, but what are they doing? They don't want to score too quickly? Is that the strategy here?
Yep, that's the plan. 3rd and 5.
Cut up the field.
Please get out of bounds, maybe? No?
They don't want to do that.
It's the yardage. Okay. 16 seconds. So now they call timeout. So now you do your thing after you melt all that time off. Criswell overthrows. So they're barely in field goal range. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. They're going to decide to run it, and they get the yardage that they need. So that's going to make things pretty easy here for Maverick. Maybe 3rd and 4.
They're still killing time off the clock, but they will pick up that first down. Louis Savage, tough run.
He's a hero.
There you go. 5 seconds left here. Ace Maverick, 4 possibly the win. It's a chip shot. He nails it. And that means one thing. With 2 seconds left, Florida State has only one more play. Let's see what happens here and see if Ohio Western can hold on and get the W. We've got a bunch of pressure on Travis, and the ball can't even get out of his hand in time. Can't even get into the hands of a receiver. Good job by Ohio Western. Ace Maverick is your player of the game. Long of 42, 3 of 3 on the field goals, and it helped them get the dub here. Great win. Great win. On the road. Tough environment.
Grandfather, I have news.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
It is I, Grandfather.
You know, I'm really starting to rethink this whole thing with you.
What? What do you mean I have something of interest to you? It's from the Book of Secrets.
You really bother me, but you have my attention, young Benki.
You see, it says here if we vanquish the holiest of the holy 3 times, we will be granted the secret of life. Theoretically, we could create a specimen that Dr. Frankenstein could only dream of.
You know that Dr. Frankenstein wasn't real, right? But I see your point. Please continue.
We scheduled Notre Dame, BYU, and TCU. 3 religious colleges. If we can beat them, we will be able to bring life to a football god.
Fine. You do that. But don't summon me until it is done. Last season was a disgrace to the family. And what we have built here, I expect much more from my progeny.
Yes, Grandfather.
Man, so some pretty weird stuff going on in Alpena.
Yeah, let's check in here. We got Notre Dame versus Alpena in the Alpaca Dome. The hub of Northeast Michigan is packed today. A lot of Notre Dame fans in the house too, I'm sure, but a lot at stake here in this matchup. Notre Dame checks in number 20 this season. Obviously, they're going to have a lot of hype. Alpena, number 11, trying to regain their mojo that they may have lost last year. Regain that dark mojo.
Good God. Taylor Buchner just got absolutely drilled. He's okay, though. He shakes it off. Here's 1st and goal, and that is going to be a touchdown. Very tight throw, but Colsey with the touchdown. Nice job by Notre Dame and the Leprechaun.
So you got Deion Colsey and Bonzie Colson.
Is that real?
Yeah, Bonzie Colson. Basketball.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I watched more college football like 10 years ago than I do now.
No, he played basketball.
Oh, well, I don't.
I played in the NBA. Bonzie Colson. There's a name for it.
I forget, I guess.
It was a decade ago. It's okay. Here's Kevin Gransky. Touchdown. Knocked down at the 1-yard line. Alpena Alpacas tie this thing up.
We don't have that. We don't have that anymore, I guess.
No, we have it. It's here.
Well, get it on here then. People are asking for it, man.
Okay.
The views have dropped.
The alpaca is back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
You said that, and the Alpacas are not back. They're giving up big plays now. 61 yards for Styles Jr. 3rd down and goal. Here is Notre Dame going to try to fire this off the back foot. Whoa! Nelly! Oh, no. Buchner. He throws off his back foot into the corner of the end zone, and that's going to be picked by Darcel Reed. That's just not something you need to do. That's double coverage right there.
Darcel Reed is slick. You gotta I like his equipment get up too. It's pretty.
Oh, another one.
This one's gonna be Waterbury with the INT, and he's in the clear, and there is nobody home.
Wow. Wow. Notre Dame gets some pretty good recruits, and nobody can catch him. I mean, it's a foot race that the man started at basically the 3-yard line, 5-yard line.
Waterbury should be in the NFL by now.
My God.
These guys don't like to leave school. They like to stay
Get that college degree, baby.
And they like to get something else at Alpena. 3rd and 11.
What's that?
I don't know. Familiarity with the dark arts, you know?
Oh, okay.
You can't teach that. You can't go to a seminar. You can't go to a business seminar or an internship.
No, I guess you can't. No.
You gotta stay in school.
Hey, kid, you want to be a millionaire? I can teach you how to print money.
Sell your soul.
2nd down at 14 after a nice play on defense by Alpena. And Buchner is going to take off and run for this. He's going to make a couple guys miss, take a big hit. but he's going to get 5. So 3rd down and 9 after a couple interceptions by Buchner, one for that pick 6, and here is a check down, basically. Ronnie Brown with 5 yards, not the running back. They will kick the field goal up, and good. So 14-10. Ending of the second quarter. Let's see what Alpina can draw up here on 2nd down and 4, and Grancy going to fire this thing to the right, and it's picked off. Kevin, what are you doing? You're allowing Notre Dame to get back in the game, man. 12 seconds left. Here comes Buchner and the Fighting Irish. They're going to go with that screen play, and uh-oh, we got problems down at the 20-yard line. Kyron Williams, they'll call that timeout. Actually, well, maybe. I didn't see their timeouts there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Field goal's good. It is 14-13. So Alpina able to hang on to the lead, but it should be 14-10.
Game here.
Take a look at the TOP.
Most irrelevant stat in sports.
I don't agree. 11 minutes, man. That's a difference. Against 4 minutes? Are you kidding me?
It just means they're more efficient offensively.
They're killing the clock on Alpina.
And they got an extra possession with that little pick 6.
That is true.
That is very true. There's a nice tackle on silver gold. 2nd and 19, Granski running option gets stuffed.
This offense is just constipated. They can't do anything. 3rd and 21. Can they pick up the 1st down? Nah.
No, that's going to be picked off.
What a play.
Turnover.
What a play.
Number 22. I wish I had some names. Justin Walters.
Yeah, I'm always waiting for the names to pop up.
Well, Notre Dame, I don't know who picked it off. They don't wear names on their jerseys.
Yep. 2nd down and goal. That's a touchdown. And Notre Dame with Matt Jones. They're going to go for 2 here to try to get this thing back to 7. And Buchner not going to get there in defense. It's a 5-point game. Alpina still can't do anything on their next possession. So here is Notre Dame and firing to literally nobody except for Alpina. What in the world is Buchner looking at?
Adolfo Wallace.
I think he's in on the fix, man. There's some fixing going on here. Something's happening.
Something's wrong here. Unless
it's the dark arts.
Unless they figure something out.
He's seeing ghosts. He's seeing ghosts out there.
Yes.
He's throwing to his opponents and not his own guys.
Toto Flannery. Intercepted.
Are you kidding me? Guys, this is pick number 4 for Tyler Buchner. Not good. But after all of these interceptions, Alpina still can't pick up any points. They can't turn these interceptions into points. They did here, though. They get it to a 2-point game, 19-17. Buchner running. He's going to get apparently sacked for a pretty much no loss. But 3rd down and 7 play. Buchner going to fire this thing to the left, and that's almost picked off. My goodness. They'll settle for a field goal here, try to get this thing back to 5, where it was, and it will be a 5-point lead here with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Alpina, again, can't do anything on offense. So Notre Dame, up by 5, has a chance to put this thing away with a touchdown. You get a field goal, it's an 8-point game. You never know what's going to happen, right? But a touchdown will surely win it. Chet Benke Jr. going to call a timeout here, try to get a defense back into this thing. Kyron Williams going to get 7, and now he's worried. He's churning. His mind is...
Looks bad, folks.
Oh! No! What? Look at this. He read the flat perfectly. A diving interception.
And Buchner is hearing it.
Oh my. Alpina has a chance now, guys. And that's a tight window throw right there. Sylvia Gold with the catch. Bails his quarterback out. 1:30. Granski firing deep down the sidelines.
He's going inside the 30, inside the 25. It's going to be Archibald Davies for 51. And still 5-point game. Touchdown will win it for the Alpacas. Maybe. Depending on the time. Shamar Hollingshed gets a few there. 3rd and 1 with 1:09 left. Granski going underneath. Looks like Hollingshed again for 8.
Got to get a touchdown. Field goal does you no good. 1st and goal. bringing the blitz, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Rodrigo McMath.
What?
One of your guys' renamed freshmen makes a huge play.
The backups were out there. Everybody's so gassed. They put in the second unit wide receivers, and McMath gets to play the hero so far.
Wow.
And getting pushed into the end zone. Alpena takes a 25-22 lead. So Notre Dame slinging it again, and yet another
turnovers. 6 turnovers.
That is absolutely pathetic. I mean, honestly,
the fix was in,
you
man.
could put a running back in a quarterback.
Tyler Buchner, 6 interceptions. How do you do that?
There's something going on here, man. There's something going on.
Well, we held them closely, 24-28 in the first half, and then it just fell apart. 24 unanswered for the Gators, and they beat us 52-24.
Yeah, Slav averages. They caught you. 317 yards rushing. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was the difference in the game.
We can't stop the run. It's been 3 years running, and we just can't stop it. I don't know what we got to do. You said hit the weight room, but I don't know.
Timmy Klink
had a pretty good game, 14 for 46.
Might be something there. Had some big plays, but predictably lost this one.
Man, what a game that this was. That pick at the goal line, or near the goal line, diving for the interception. And, of course, the winning touchdown score to Rodrigo McMath, one of your guys' renames.
Yeah,
he stepped up big time.
I'd like to know how Alpena managed that.
The 6 turnovers.
And it's just like, yikes. I mean, Gransky made a couple mistakes of his own, and the offense was pretty lackluster in this one, but
that's the game.
They killed him. 6 picks.
The Alpaca defense, baby. That's what cost Notre Dame the game. And this is a close game, too. Ohio Western beats Florida State, and they are number 6 in the nation.
All right.
Inching into that top 5 mix. You know, it started slowly for Jacoby Criswell, the quarterback, the new guy.
Yeah.
The Easton Buchanan era is over. So now that Criswell's out there, it started a little shaky, but he kind of picked it up towards the end, and they snuck out a W.
I just thought Florida State's logo looked a little bit like Elvis.
Oh.
Let me know what you guys think. I thought about that about the old logo.
Just let's put a little graphic in there, like a little microphone, and then people will see it.
Could be. Yeah, 208, no touchdowns. Savage, 54. I like the receivers. All those receivers, they're still there, contributing. So I think Ohio Western would get the passing game going, and they're going to be one of the favorites to win the conference, no question. And this was kind of a weird game. So like you, we took the lead early first thing, and then we held it for a little bit and gave it right back. And then that third quarter kick return was the killer, just about. And we scored late a little bit, but yeah, I mean, we got beat pretty solidly.
It feels like with our teams, like we'll play hard in the first half, and then the second half we just die. Like the other team, the opposing team, just kicks our butt in the second half. I think it just comes down to we've gotten to a point now with our teams. We can hang in the first half, but the fatigue must be setting in here. We don't have the second half adjustments. We don't have the stamina for it.
I'm sure it's basically that. Doubleday was good. Pico might be our little secret weapon this year. 5 catches for 55. And we'll see how we do next week. And speaking of next week, let's take a look. We got Lake Huron at Rice. I may have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew here because, you think of Rice football, you're like, oh, well, they're probably a C or C+. No, they're a B. They're a B. So I'm going to have my work cut out for me here.
Yeah, it might be a tough game for you, but it shouldn't be any more difficult than South Carolina, so you might be able to sneak off a W here. You might.
I don't know. BYU at Alpena. Brigham Young lost at Nebraska by 4, so they're coming into this game 0-1. Good offensive numbers, close game, but Alpena is the favorite here.
As we know from the skit at the beginning, they've got to get this win if they want their super freak.
Super freak. All right, Southern Michigan versus Ulm.
take a look offensively. Like, they haven't played a game yet, so we'll take the W there, I guess. But, I think we might be able to handle UL Monroe. It might be like a close game. We can beat them by a field goal. That'll be our first win ever.
I'd be shocked.
I would love that, but let's not count your chickens before they hatch.
And Marshall plays Ohio Western. This Marshall team B+ offensively. Look who they beat in week 1. They beat Purdue by 20.
I was just going to say, I didn't know who they beat. I didn't even see that they had a win. But I'm a little nervous about this one. Admittedly, I am. The A+ offense here for Ohio Western, Criswell, like I said, he picked it up in the second half. He was decent. He was fine. But first half against Florida State, I didn't like what I saw. Marshall's a little bit of a different team. I think they'll be okay.
Closer than the experts think.
But I think the Marshall game here might be upset special here.
And looking ahead to week 3, you got Alpena at TCU. TCU checking in as a B+. That should be a solid road game. A lot of purple in that one.
A lot of purple.
We're taking on App State. This game might be more winnable than Rice, even, as App State's a C+. They lost to Ohio by more than 20 points. So you're probably going to get shelled against Auburn in week 2. And then you got Arkansas State at home, and they're B+. So that's a tough one.
Yep, that will be a tough one, but I think we might be able to handle them. It's the same thing. Like, we played Florida pretty well, all things considered. And again, that first half, second half, we can't stop the run. This is the big thing for us. We might have to start guessing plays as our only chance, because we are not getting off blocks. We're not strong enough. So if Arkansas State or UL Monroe decides to run the ball on us, we're probably toast. All right, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Leave a like if you like this thing. We will see you back here on Wednesday for week number 2 and week number 3 action. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.